Joining us right now with the very latest update is Rockland County Executive Ed Day. So good morning, Mr. Day. Thanks for being with us this morning.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long night monitoring the rain and its aftermath. Have you had a chance to actually go out there this morning and take a look at all the damage?
Yes, we have. And, first of all, I want to offer my condolences to the lady from Orange County's family who passed away, but it just reiterates how serious these storms must be taken. Right now, we're in an assess, repair, mitigate, and restore mode. New York State DEP has responded. They've been on the scene for the Palisades Parkway, which you've noted is closed, is a state highway. 9W, which is often used as a parallel to the Palisades Parkway, is closed also. There's a sinkhole up in Tompkins Cove area, so even that roadway is shut down. So it's making for a challenging commute. Getting to Westchester County is difficult because the area commonly called the GO Trail is closed, and both feeder roads on 9W and 9D in Westchester are shut down. So it's a situation where the roadways just become dead ends, and the
Wow.
Bear Mountain Bridge, yeah, it's only open to emergency vehicles. So.
Yeah.
We have the DOT in the scene, the forecast for rain. Obviously, we're finally getting a break. We have to wait for some drainage to happen. We had some damage up in the Lowland Park area in Stony Point. We're working through the whole thing. We're got everybody out there trying to get people back up on their feet and ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, the images are just unbelievable when you look at the power of what rain and water can do, right? Just tearing and ripping these roadways apart. A state of emergency was not declared in Rockland County, right?
No, actually, Jim Monahan, the supervisor of Stony Point, and I both are former NYPD commanders. We're well aware of the needs of when to do something like that. So we spoke last night. Jim was looking to speak to his chiefs for tomorrow morning meeting today. And we'll make a judgment based upon that. And the state of emergency basically will provide some freedom as it relates to purchasing and things like that.
Right.
But don't necessarily want to panic people with those words, state of emergency. So we try to do it in a judicious way and whenever really necessary.
Of course, of course. Can you give us an update, though, on power outages?
Actually, that's the one thing. The only area that had power outages that we're aware of was Lowland Park. And part of that was an intentional shutdown by Orange and Rockland, our power supply, because the park was so full of water they did not want to have anybody get electrocuted. So the power, as I understand it, is all back on. There may be a couple of outages here and there, but that's the one thing that we did not get visited upon, is thank God, was power outages. So that's well. And also, again, most importantly, I think right now, while we're doing our due diligence to get things fixed and repaired, the fact that we are getting a break from Mother Nature for at least a bit, maybe 2 or 3 days, which is exactly what we need. We're seeing some receding in some of the waters that were overwhelming last night. And there are people who lived in Rockland 20 plus years who have never seen anything like this in their homes in that area.
Well, it's good that power was not a big problem, especially since a lot of folks are going to be working from home today.
Well, yeah.
You could always use a break.
Yeah, seriously. But that brings me to the question of homeowners and businesses, right, who are trying to navigate this right now. And some people really are waking up to flooded areas where their homes are. What is your advice to them?
Well, right now, first of all, if you do anything you spend any money or things like that, make sure you maintain your receipts, because initially you obviously may have a situation with your insurance company. Down the road, we may get FEMA assistance, so we want to make sure that you can document those expenditures. And just go. We've been through this before. This is not Rockland County's first rodeo, whether it be a storm or a power outage, anything. And I'm very proud of the fact that we've always come through, no matter what, here in this wonderful county of Rockland. So we will get through this again. We will prevail. Let's just put our nose to the grindstone, move ahead, and we'll be just fine.
It sounds like you're giving emergency crews an A grade for the performance overnight.
A+. The first responders, our cops, firefighters, emergency medical technicians, did an amazing job last night. And you can't, again, the background that myself and Supervisor Monahan have, we do have a genuine appreciation for what it takes to put the uniform on. So proud of them, and again, could not say enough in kudos to those folks.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to reiterate and help me understand the state of emergency thing, you're not declaring it, but other areas did, and that would free up some funding to help you with the recovery efforts if you did declare it.
What we'll do, we'll look at it. Typically, what it does, one of the major things, it suspends purchasing rules, which means we can get things quicker. But again, I'm yielding to the supervisors. This incident is really about 99% within the town of Stony Point as it relates to Rockland County.
Gotcha.
So the function as a county executive, I show respect to the leaders of each town. Jim Monahan is a superlative supervisor. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been through this before. So if he's looking for, that type of assistance, he feels it's a judicious way to go, we will take care. We'll work with him on that. Absolutely.
Got it.
All right. Well, good luck with the rest of the cleanup. Thanks again for your time.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.